A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate, you think you can intimidate me? Think again.
In now, Chuck Shipman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 24 home runs and 81 driven in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. John Pitts will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up, and Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop. Actually, anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Johnny Kasizak is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip, too. They've won just 1 of their first 4 games, so they'll be looking to turn that around here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He'll be disappointed with that at bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Ramon Blanco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. hard hit ball to second. Mack from shallow right. A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Designated hitter, Devin O'Rourke.
Devin O'Rourke gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1. And there's ball 1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Hits, going back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Biscuits lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Montgomery,
Darrell Williams will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
The windup and the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit out towards second. Pacheco ranges to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
batting 6th, center fielder.
Sammy Pitts will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Jeff Pitts will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Sinking line drive out to right center, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. He fell behind early, and he worked it back to 2 and 2, and then boom, lines a single to drive in the run. That's all about never giving up at the plate.
Into the box, David Mack chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Jeremy Pitts will stand in now as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. In there at the knees, strike 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping him close.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Looking to minimize the damage here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
And you can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Sean Albrecht is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And Montgomery's out in front here, 2-0.
Leading off for
Enrique Velasquez readies for his first appearance in this one. And he's a guy who's been terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. In there at the letters 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth,
John Cabral will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as